Good afternoon. In previous lecture, we have finished amines, and now we are going to start about the diazonium salts. Generally, in this bit or in this concept, that is diazonium salts, their chemical properties, their methods of preparation are to be seen here. First, we can say about the concept diazonium salt. Diazonium salts. First, about the preparation. What are actual diazonium salts? Diazonium salts are obtained by reaction of either aliphatic primary amines, or aromatic primary amines, when such amines treated with sodium nitrite and dilute hydrochloric acid at a cold condition. At what condition? Cold condition, that is 273 to 278 Kelvin, generally 278 Kelvin. This is simply written as cold condition, 273 to 278 Kelvin, that is cold condition. Diazonium salts are formed. These diazonium salts are written as N2 plus Cl minus along with NaCl plus 2H2O. In this case, R N2 plus Cl minus NaCl plus 2H2O, and such alkyl diazonium salts and aryl diazonium salts, which are obtained by reaction of primary amines, they may be either aliphatic primary amines or aromatic primary amines. When aliphatic primary amines are treated, we get alkyl diazonium salt or alkyl diazonium chloride. When aromatic primary amines are treated with sodium nitrate and dilute HCl, that is aryl diazonium salts are formed. Overall, the reaction in which either aromatic or aliphatic primary amines are converted into diazonium salt, it is simply called diazotization reaction. What is name of the reaction? Diazotization reaction. What is the diazotization reaction? The reaction in which either aliphatic or aromatic primary amines, when treated with sodium nitrate and dilute HCl at cold condition, diazonium salts are formed, and reaction is called diazotization reaction. This reaction is called diazotization reaction. You can see some of its important features or important characteristics. Okay, alkyl diazonium salts are highly unstable. They are highly unstable, and generally they undergo a rapidly decomposition and they are converted into corresponding alcohol. It means that as soon as diazonium salts, alkyl diazonium salts which are formed, these alkyl diazonium salts themselves undergo decomposition and they are converted into water, along with N2 gas get liberated, and there is also formation of HCl. And that's why whenever necessary, these diazonium salts are obtained, otherwise they are not able to store for a long time because they undergo decomposition. And that's why alkyl diazonium salts, mostly alkyl diazonium salts, are said to be the highly unstable, rapidly undergo decomposition, and they produces alcohol. Okay, well, comparing with aryl diazonium salts are said to be the more stable because of resonance stabilization. Aryl diazonium salts are said to be the more stable because they show a resonance stabilization. Okay, the resonance stabilization, which indicates that the diazonium ion, aryl diazonium ion, which is said to be the more stable because of its resonance stabilization. What happens here? In this case, a pi bond is gained by that nitrogen carbon, and at the same time electron pair gained by that nitrogen, we get the second structure. We get the second structure of diazonium salt. That is N positive charge in this way, N double bond N. Here we can write a negative charge along with the lone pair of electron, and here a positive charge is induced between them. In third case, what happens in second case, what happens here, a pi bond gets shared between this carbon, at the same time the positive charge gets shifted from this position here. This indicates that because of delocalization, they show a resonance stabilization, and due to resonance stabilization, aryl diazonium salts are said to be the more stable. Aryl diazonium salts are said to be the more stable. They are more stable in this way. Okay. In the next case, what happens here? A pi bond gets shifted here. Positive charge gets shifted to that position. We get another structure of diazonium ion. A double bond exists between nitrogen and carbon. Double bond here N. Negative charge, a lone pair of electron along with positive charge, and we get such type of bond position. Okay. Finally, what happens here? A pi bond is shared between that, and the electron pair again shared between nitrogen and nitrogen, and there is formation of such type of species. We're comparing this species with first one. It is clear that that is the first structure and last structure are closely similar, and that's why they undergo a resonance stabilization, and hence aryl diazonium salts are more stable than alkyl diazonium salts, because there is no such type of resonance stabilization which occurs in alkyl diazonium salt. Okay, and that's why stability is found to be which are more stable, aryl diazonium salt. Okay. Then the properties of diazonium salts. Aryl diazonium salts, aryl diazonium chlorides, aryl diazonium chlorides are colorless crystalline solid, soluble in water, and they are more stable. Soluble in water. Okay, colorless crystalline solid, soluble in water. But aryl diazonium fluoroborate. But next number, aryl diazonium fluoroborate are stable, more stable, colorless, but insoluble in water. It means that more stable are aryl diazonium fluoroborate and aryl diazonium chloride. These are the less stable, soluble in water, colorless crystalline solid. This is simple stability of diazonium chloride and diazonium fluoroborate in this way. Okay, this is about the simple introduction, that is preparation of diazonium salt and their stability. Which diazonium salts are said to be the more stable? Aryl diazonium salts are said to be more stable. They are more stable because of resonance stabilization. Okay, then we are going to discuss about the chemical properties of diazonium salts. There are two different type of chemical properties shown by diazonium salt. Okay, by dealing with the structure, it is clear that diazonium salt undergo two different type of chemical reaction. They mostly undergo two different type of chemical reaction. First chemical reaction in which diazonium group get decomposed or replaced, and in second reaction, that is diazonium salt get retained. Chemical properties of diazonium salt. Chemical properties of diazonium salt. First chemical property, reactions in which, that is diazonium group reactions due to diazonium group, and next reactions in which diazonium group get retention or diazonium group get retention, or you can say retain while carrying out the chemical reaction. First, reaction due to diazoxime group. What happens in this reaction? Here, this aryl diazoxime chloride or aryl diazoxime salts, when treated with different type of reagent, what happens in this case? This diazoxime group and chlorine get decomposed, and sometime reaction due to diazoxime group or decomposition, you can say decomposition of diazonium salt, diazonium group. Second, reactions involving retention of diazonium group. Diazonium group. They are also called azo-coupling reactions. They are called azo-coupling reactions. It means that diazoxime salts mostly follow two different types of chemical reaction. First, the reaction due to diazoxime group or decomposition of diazoxime group, and second one, reaction due to retention of diazoxime group, replacement of diazoxime group, and retention of diazoxime group. Replacement reaction, first reaction, replacement. Second reaction, retention of diazoxime group. Then we can discuss first reaction due to diazoxime group or decomposition of diazoxime group. Decomposition of diazoxime group. Okay, first, reactions due to decomposition of diazonium group. First reaction, first type of reaction, reactions due to decomposition of diazonium group. Okay, first, reactions involving replacement. Decomposition also cell replacement. Reactions involving replacement of chlorine, replacement diazonium group by chlorine, bromine and cyanide. Chlorine, bromine and cyanide. In this reaction we can discuss first Sand-Meier's reaction. Okay, what happens in Sand-Meier's reaction? Aryl diazonium salt, when treated with cuprous salt in their respective acid, CuCl in HCl, then CuBr in HBr, and CuCN in HCN. It means that aryl diazonium salts, when treated with cuprous salt in their respective acid, that is haloarenes are formed. What kind of product are formed? Haloarenes are formed, and reaction is simply called Sand-Meier's reaction. Reaction is called Sand-Meier's reaction. First two reaction is simply called that is Sand-Meier's reaction. But in order to use copper cyanide, it is not called Sand-Meier's reaction. Okay, reaction is called Sandmesh reaction. In Sandmesh reaction, which reagents are used? Cuprous salts are used. Okay, this is called Sandmesh reaction. That is next number, replacing diazonium group is replaced by chlorine, bromine and cyanide. And second one, Guterman reaction. Guterman reaction. What happens in Guterman reaction? In Guterman reaction, that is, except cuprous salt, copper powder is used. Except cuprous salt, copper powder is used, and that's why when diazonium salts are used with copper powder along with HCl or copper powder along with HBr, then compounds formed are chloroarenes and bromoarenes. Chloroarenes and bromoarenes along with N2 gas. A reaction is called Guterman reaction. How can we distinguish between Sandmesh reaction and Guterman reaction? Sandmesh and Guterman reactions are distinguished by their only copper salt. When copper salt is present, reaction is called Sandmesh reaction. When copper powder is present, it is called Guterman reaction. Okay, this is simple. Okay, next number. Reactions involving replacement of diazonium group by iodine. By iodine. Reactions involving replacement of diazonium group by iodine. In this case, what is to be done? Aryl diazonium salts, simply written as ArN2X minus, when treated with potassium iodide. When treated with potassium iodide, iodoarenes are formed. Aryl iodides or iodoarenes are formed along with N2 gas, along with KX. Okay, in this way, you can easily replace diazonium group by iodine. Diazonium group by iodine. Next number. Reactions involving replacement of diazonium group by fluorine. By fluorine. This is also called Balz-Simon reaction, or it is also called Balz-Simon reaction. Balz-Simon reaction. Which steps are carried out while carrying out Balz-Simon reaction? Balz-Simon reaction. In this reaction, aryl diazonium salts first treated with fluoroboric acid, HbF4. First treated with fluoroboric acid, we get here aryl diazonium fluoroborate. What kind of compounds are formed? Aryl diazonium fluoroborate or compounds are formed. This aryl diazonium fluoroborate, when heated, aryl diazonium fluoroborate, when heated, strongly heated, they produces aryl fluoride. They produces aryl fluoride, then nitrogen gas. In the same way, there is also formation of BF3. Reaction is called Balz-Simon reaction, in which a diazonium group is replaced by fluorine. First reaction in Sandmesh reaction, diazonium group is replaced by chlorine and bromine and cyanide. In Guterman reaction, diazonium group is replaced by bromine and iodine, while in reaction with Ki, diazonium group is replaced by iodine, while in Balz-Simon reaction, diazonium group is replaced by fluorine. Okay. Then next number, reactions involving replacement of diazonium group by hydrogen. Hydrogen. While replacing diazonium group by hydrogen, two reagents are used. Two reagents are used. What is first? Aryl diazonium salts first treated with, it is treated with phosphorus acid H3PO2 in aqueous medium. Phosphorus acid in aqueous medium. What is to be done? We get here arenes, aromatic hydrocarbons are formed. Benzene and its analogues are formed. That is ARH. Then we get here H3PO3. H3PO3 is formed, and there is also formation of HX along with N2 gas. Okay, this simple reaction. Very simple reaction in this way. Two hydrogen out of this, one combined with Ar, another combined with X, and there is formation of such type of compound, that is aromatic hydrocarbons are formed. While replacing this diazonium group by hydrogen, another reagent is also used, and this reagent is nothing but acetaldehyde. What kind of compound? Acetaldehyde is used. Sorry, ethyl alcohol is used. Ethyl alcohol is used. Ethyl alcohol undergo oxidation by using diazonium salts, and we get here ARH along with N2 gas, along with, that is acetaldehyde. Acetaldehyde along with that is HX formed during the reaction. In both reaction, diazonium group is replaced by hydrogen atom. Very simple one. Okay. Reactions involving replacement of diazonium group. Then next number. Reactions involving replacement of diazonium group by nitro group. Nitro group. Next. Nitro group. In this reaction, what is to be done while carrying out this reaction? Generally, these diazonium salts are first treated with HbF4. We get aryl diazonium fluoroborate, along with HX, along with N2 gas. And this aryl diazonium fluoroborate, when heated with sodium nitrite and copper, in presence of copper, what happens here? We get ArNO2, nitroarenes, along with NaBF4. Such compound is formed. Simple one. Nitroarenes. These compounds are called nitroarenes. In this way, these reactions involves replacement of that diazonium group by various type of reagent and various type of substituent like hydrogen, chlorine, bromine, iodine, nitro group, fluorine, and then that is nitro group. Okay, this is the first reaction in which diazonium group is replaced by, or replacement of diazonium group by various type of atoms or groups. Okay, now another reaction is left behind. Reactions involving a replacement of diazonium group by OH group. Another reaction left behind, reaction by OH group. What is to be done while carrying out this reaction? Such diazonium salt when treated with water, in presence of mineral acid, then the reaction is called hydrolysis reaction. Phenols are formed along with HX, along with N2 gas. RH, OH and HX plus N2 gas. This gas get released. In this way. We can carry this reaction. Very simple one. Okay. All reactions are called reaction due to decomposition of diazonium group or replacement of diazonium group. The next number, reactions due to retention of diazonium group. Retention of diazonium group. These reactions are also called azo-coupling reactions. Reactions are also called azo-coupling reactions. How such azo-coupling reactions are carried out? Azo-coupling reaction. Azo-coupling reactions. Coupling reactions. Azo-coupling reactions. Diazonium group itself acts as a very strong electrophile. It itself acts as a strong electrophile because positive charge lie between that carbon here, and that's why it itself acts as a very strong electrophile, and attacks on that group which are strongest activating and orthoparaditic in nature. This acts on another aromatic ring. They attacks on another aromatic ring and follow what kind of chemical reaction? They follow, that is electrophilic substitution reaction. Diazonium group, which is formed due to decomposition of diazonium salt, is said to be the strongest electrophile and attacks on such aromatic compound which contains a very strong activating group like phenol and aniline, and gives a product in which azo group is formed or azo coupling take place. Okay, in which what kind of what is possible here? Azo coupling reaction take place. Okay, they themselves act as a electrophile. They themselves act as a electrophile and commonly represented by formula Ar, En double bond En and Ar. They are represented by this type of formula. Commonly represented by using this formula. Very simple. Ar, En double bond En, Ar in this way. Okay. The next number, very first, action of phenol. Action of phenol. Action of phenol. What happens in that corresponding phenol react with diazoxide salt? Diazoxide salts shown in this way. When react with compounds like phenol, that is H and X, we get such type of compound. Reaction carried out in alkaline medium. Reactions are carried out in alkaline medium. Okay. This compound is called para-hydroxyazobenzene. Para-hydroxyazobenzene. Para-hydroxyazobenzene is formed. This para-hydroxyazobenzene, you have a very intense color, and that's why it is used as an orange dye. Used as a orange dye. It is used as orange dye. Para-hydroxyazobenzene. Okay, the next number. Action of aniline. Action of aniline. Action of aniline. When they react with aniline, they undergo azo coupling reaction, and there is formation of a orange, that is yellow dye. Its name is para-aminoazobenzene. Name of compound is para-aminoazobenzene. It is also called yellow dye. What kind of dye is formed? Yellow dye is formed. And that's why azo coupling reactions are mostly used to carry out. Azo coupling reactions are mostly used to prepare different type of colored dyes due to coupling reaction, azo coupling reaction. Okay, these are two chemical properties which are discussed under the title reactions involving retention of diazoxide group. Okay, then last one, applications of diazoxide salts. Diazoxide salts are mostly used to retain the functional group like chlorine, bromine, iodine, and that is cyanide group here, where such diazoxide salts are not very possible, and that's why such salts are used mostly to carry out retention as well as replacement of diazoxide group. Okay. Then applications are mostly carried out in dye industry. The orange dye, red dye, as well as depending upon what kind of activating group present in this dye, these dyes are mostly used in various type of industry, textile industry, then another industry. Okay, this is about the simple compounds containing nitrogen. This is about the compounds containing nitrogen. Okay, then we can discuss some MCQs. Yesterday we have seen some MCQs like 13 to 14 MCQs, important MCQs we have already discussed here. Now we are going to see next MCQs. Mostly MCQ which contains diazoxide salt or diazoxide groups. Here MCQ, next MCQ. I will read the MCQ first. Identify Z in the sequence of chemical reaction. Identify Z. Identify the product Z in a chemical reaction in the sequence of chemical reaction. A chemical reaction is given C6H5NH2. When such compound, we can say it is aniline. It is aniline. When treated with sodium nitrite, NaNO2 and HCl, at what condition? Cold condition. It gives X. This X later on again treated with cuprous cyanide, it produces Y. And this Y on acidification, hydrolysis in acidic medium gives Z. Then identify the product Z. Identify the product Z in a chemical reaction. I will write its options. A, C6H5CN. B, C6H5CONH2. Then C, C6H5COH. And option D, C6H5CH2NH2. Okay, then we have to find out the correct answer here. See here, aniline is converted into X18 by using NaNO2 and HCl. This is a diazotization reaction. It is what kind of reaction? Diazotization reaction. And product mostly formed is benzene diazonium chloride. It means what is X? X is a benzene diazonium chloride. When it is treated with cuprous cyanide, we have seen under the title, Sandmeier's reaction. When cuprous cyanide along with hydrogen cyanide is used, the diazonium group is replaced by cyanide group and we get the product cyanobenzene. What is name of the product? Cyanobenzene along with N2 gas, along with that is HCl. Okay, this cyanobenzene is a Y, and this cyanobenzene was subjected for hydrolysis in acidic medium. You know better, cyanides are always converted into carboxylic acid, and that's why we get the product here C6H5COOH, and that's why Z formed is benzoic acid. Then answer is C. Answer is C. Very simple one. Okay. Such type of MCQs are asked many times in entrance exam. Identify the product. Then which of the following product is formed during the chemical reaction? Yesterday we have discussed MCQs regarding amines and nitroalkanes. Today we are going to see some MCQs belonging to diazonium salt. The next number. The end product Y in the following reaction sequence. The end product of the following reaction sequence is a chemical reaction is given. A chemical reaction is given. It is acetamide. This acetamide, when heated with P2O5, we get X, and this X again heated. It is reduced with lithium aluminum hydride. Then Y is formed. Identify the product Y. Identify the product Y. We have to write its options. Mostly ethylamine, methylamine, methyl cyanide, and ammonium acetate. What happens here? Acetamide is simply written as CH3CONH2. When strongly heated by using P2O5, when it is heated, this H2 and O combine to form H2 and carbon nitrogen across a triple bond, and that's why compound is called methyl cyanide. X is a methyl cyanide. And when this methyl cyanide is subjected for reduction by using lithium aluminum hydride, what happens here? It is reduced into 2 carbon containing compound, because this carbon is again reduced into CH2 and nitrogen is also converted to NH2, and that's how we get here CH3 CH2 NH2, known as ethylamine. What kind of product is formed? What is a Y? Y is a ethylamine. Okay, next number. The reaction ArN2Cl- is called Next, MCQ number 16. The reaction ArN2 plus Cl minus gives CuSCl produces ArCl along with En2 gas along with SCl. Reaction is called CR. When copper salts are used, reaction is called Sandman reaction. When copper powder is used, in this case copper powder is used, reaction is called Gutterman reaction. Reaction is called Gutterman reaction. Next number. Which reagent can provide distinction between aliphatic and aromatic amino group? It means that which reagent is suitable to distinguish between aromatic as well as aliphatic amino group? I will read the option. Benzene diazoxide chloride, benzene sulfonyl chloride, then chloroform and KOH, and then next number acetyl chloride. Which reagent is suitable? Reagent can provide distinction between aliphatic and aromatic amine. Simple one. When benzene diazoxide chloride is used, benzene diazoxide chloride is treated with water, they forms alcohol. Sorry, benzene diazoxide salts when treated with water, they form phenol, and alkyl diazoxide salts when treated, they form alcohol. And that's why these reagents are suitable to distinguish between aliphatic and aromatic amines. Next MCQ. Which of the following reaction involving intermediate alkyl shift? Gabriel reaction, Sandman reaction, Mendes reaction, Hofmann bromide degradation. Hofmann bromide degradation reaction. The number of resonating structures of diazonium ions are 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have seen it shows 5 different type of resonating structure. 5 different type of resonating structure. Okay. Reaction of diazonium salt with HbF4 followed by heating with the form of fluorobenzene. A reaction is called. You know better, the reaction in which diazonium fluorides, diazonium salts converted into fluorobenzene. Reaction is called, that is Balz-Simon reaction. What is the name of the reaction? Reaction is called Balz-Simon reaction. Aniline when subjected for bromination in presence of bromine water to produce. You know better, chemical property of aniline. Aniline when treated with bromine water, it produces 2,4,6 tribromoaniline. What is the name of the product? 2,4,6 tribromoaniline. Such product is formed. This type of product is formed during the chemical reaction. Direct nitration of aniline is not a feasible process because option A, the reaction cannot be stopped at mononitro stage. B, a mixture of ortho and ortho para meta nitroline is always obtained. C, nitric acid oxidizes most of aniline to give oxidation product along with only a small amount of nitrating product. Then all the above. Here all the above is the correct answer. Stepan reduction converts cyanide to, that is amine, aldehyde, ketone and acid. Stepan reduction converts, that is cyanides to aldehydes. Which of the following nitroalkane exhibit tautomerism? Which of the following nitroalkane exhibit tautomerism? Option A, CH3 thrice CNO2. Option B, CH3 CH3 NO2 C CH3, CH3, CH3 and CH2NO2. Option D, CH3, CH3, yes, CH2NO2. Which of the following nitroalkane does not show tautomerism? You know better, for the phenomenon of tautomerism, it must have at least one alpha hydrogen atom. That nitroalkane possessing at least one alpha hydrogen atom show tautomerism phenomenon, and in these four options, that is, A is such type of option in which the compound do not have alpha hydrogen atom. Compound do not have alpha hydrogen atom, and that's why they do not show the phenomenon of tautomerism. They do not show the phenomenon of tautomerism. Otherwise, B, C, and D, all these compounds show the phenomenon of tautomerism. Okay. In Hopman's method of separation between primary secondary tertiary amine, the reagent used is benzene sulfonyl chloride is used as a reagent. Benzene sulfonyl group is used as a reagent. Next MCQ, amino group in aniline is meta directing and deactivating. B, orthopara directing and deactivating. C, orthopara directing and activating. And D, meta directing and activating. The C is orthopara directing and activating. Answer is orthopara directing and activating. Okay. Potassium thalamide react with A and gives a product on hydrolysis gives isopentyl amine. What is A? Potassium thalamide react with A. We have to write this reaction first. It is important MCQ. Potassium thalamide react with A. We have to identify, and A produces and hydrolysis gives isopentyl amine. Then what is A? Isopentyl amine. As isopentyl amine is formed, the compound must be isopentyl bromide. Compound must be isopentyl bromide. Okay, no need to write the MCQ. Next number. Which is most basic? Which is most basic? Option A, C6H5NH2, C6H5NH2. B, C6H5 twice NH. Then C, CH3NH2. And option D, that is CH3 twice NH. Out of these four options, which compound is said to be the more basic? You know better, aromatic primary amines are weaker bases than aliphatic primary amine, and in this way, first and second example is aromatic primary amine. That's why they are always weaker bases than methyl and dimethyl amine. Out of methyl and dimethyl amine is said to be the strong base because correct order of basic nature of those amine which contain methyl group is in this way. Dimethyl amine is a stronger base as compared to methyl amine, and methyl amine is a strong base as compared to, that is, trimethyl amine. Trimethyl amine in this way. This correct order, and that's what is the correct answer. Correct answer is D, dimethyl amine. The end product of the following reaction is. The end product of the following reaction is. Next MCQ, I will write the MCQ question. I will write the chemical reaction. The end product of the following reaction is. A chemical reaction is given here. C2H5NH2. Then it reacts with nitrous acid HNO2. It produces A. This A on reaction with PCl3 gives B, and B again react with ammonia, alcoholic ammonia, and gives C. C is formed. They identify the product C in the chemical reaction. See here. Better nitrous acid, that is primary amines. Primary amines react with nitrous acid, they produces corresponding alcohol. They produces what kind of product? They produces corresponding alcohol. It means nitrous acid is written in this way. Here, nitrogen, we get N2 gas, and hence we get ethyl alcohol as a ethyl alcohol. A is formed as ethyl alcohol. When it is treated with PCl3, ethyl alcohol when treated with PCl3, better, there is formation of ethyl chloride. What kind of compound is formed? It is a nucleophilic substitution reaction, and we get here ethyl chloride as a B. This ethyl chloride when again react with alcoholic ammonia. What kind of ammonia? Alcoholic ammonia, and there is formation of ethyl amine. That is C. C is the correct answer. C is the correct answer. Thank you.